everyone, it's Anita Marchena, and I'm here with Tiffany, Dedicated Credit.
Hi, and I'm Michael, and I'm here too. Hi. All right, so during the holiday season, is there anything you would recommend for people to
You guys, I came with 7 tips from Tiffany. 7 lucky tips. Okay, first one might be a little late, but I want to prepare you for the next.
We're going to title this Tiffany's Tips.
Yes, I love it.
Yes.
Okay, 7 tips. The first one might be a little late because I really like to start doing this January. But I recommend that clients go down to Chase or wherever they bank and open up as many savings accounts as you have areas for spending. So for example, your home maintenance, auto maintenance, kids miscellaneous sports, whatever that is, and you guys come to terms with what those generally are. We know Christmas comes every year, right? We know birthdays come every year. And so what you want to do is start moving money over from your checking account every month into each savings account, so that by the time Christmas comes, you're not like, oh boy, what am I going to do? How am I going to come up with the money? So number one, open up savings accounts, label them. It's real easy to label them and slide money in every month. Sometimes you can do more, sometimes you don't have enough, but never ignore any of your envelopes. I call them the savings account envelopes.
Nice.
So that's number one. Number 2, if you have to choose and you're on a budget, you're trying to decide what to do for the holidays, invest in things that build memories, not things. I always tell my clients, your kids are not going to remember what color your drapes were or what silverware looked like that you bought. They're going to remember the trips that you took together. So if you can sit down collectively with your kids and say, let's go camping, let's buy all of these fun Groupons or whatever those memories are that you can do, save money, shop Groupon, and do things that will create memories.
Nice.
Number 2. Okay, number 3, and I love this, young families do toy exchanges. So if you have little babies that don't even know their name yet, for example, rather than going down and just buying tons of new things, so many of us moms have toys that we never opened or the kids got 2 or 3 of for whatever reason. If they did open them and never enjoyed them, never played with them, re-gift them. Have a toy exchange with other moms. Put them in gift bags with toilet paper, with tissue paper, so that they look new. Who knows what it might be? But that way you can re-gift and not feel like you're being icky. I mean, moms like to feel like things are new, and they can be. So have toy exchanges for young families. That's a way to go.
That's awesome.
The other thing is there's a lot of toys at Walgreens and CVS. So if you've got young ones that are such good deals, and sometimes they even match the coupons that you may have or see in the savers. So don't be afraid to go down to one of the local drugstores and buy toys. That's how they get you in to shop.
Yes.
So
that's where I get my stocking stuffer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't think that would be a good place to go, but I can't tell you how many times we've walked in and been able to just,
cute stuff.
and good quality stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
So think of that. Now, if you have older kids, and that's where it becomes less fun sometimes, they may or may not believe in Santa anymore.
I hate Christmas!
And their wish lists are like super expensive, right? So, I mean, I feel like
It's getting more expensive for sure.
Yeah, my 10-year-old wants earpods and like,
What's up with that?
What is going on?
Everybody wants the earbuds or
Earpods.
Yeah, Apple, right?
Yes.
Yeah, my kids want that. Or
As soon as you brush your teeth every day without being asked.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I just say, let's do a gift exchange. So instead of, if you have a huge family, pick 2 people, buy for those 2 people. There's no reason for each of us to go broke trying to buy each person 10 items.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a larger family, consider the gift exchange.
Secret Santa.
Yes.
Wait, can I interject on that one?
Yeah.
Okay. So my rule of thumb is if you're an adult, don't expect a gift.
Yeah.
If you have a child that's like 18 and a little older, they shouldn't expect a gift. I think if they're kids, like maybe I would say 17, 16 or younger, definitely little kids, they should be getting gifts. Focus on them. If you're older and you expect gifts, reevaluate yourself and just appreciate the family get together. Okay, just keep it simple.
I cannot tell you how awesome that is. Yeah, because there's adults in various families that I know that literally expect their stocking to be completely filled.
Or they give me a list longer than my kids, and I'm like, really?
Yeah. Yeah. I had a friend whose sister actually registered for Christmas.
I want the world. I want the whole world.
And that is amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't ever want gifts. All I want are hugs. That's it.
Yes. My gift is to not have to buy you a gift. That's also a gift.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it really is.
Well, what we actually do and did is we actually get calendars. So we put tons of pictures in the calendars and give them to the family so everyone has pictures
fun.
of that whole year.
Yeah, and that's the stuff they'll
So
remember.
I'm always like, don't feel obligated to give me Old Spice. I don't want it.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
You're like, I'm over it.
Yeah. Or deodorant. Come on, man. Really? I don't need it.
Okay, guys, I have another one that may or may not be
What number
relevant.
are we on?
We're on number 6.
Number 6.
Okay, so number 6. Now, this might be a little extreme, but I know firsthand there's a ton of firemen, there's a ton of police in town, and sometimes our heroes don't have Christmas Day on actual Christmas Day. Sometimes, I can't tell you how many years we would celebrate Christmas on the 23rd. Our kids were way too young to even know. We literally played it up, oh, Santa's coming. Well, then when they got older and they had to do that, we would say, well, we had to write a letter to Santa, and he knows that military families, and it comes different days for those.
Oh.
So if you can pull it off and you can move Christmas to the 27th, you can literally go down to a Christmas store or any store and get such good savings the day after Christmas. So again, if your kids are have good, good sense of humor, or they're young enough to where they don't know, move Christmas. It's just a day.
Wait, what kind of savings are we talking about?
We're talking
ridiculous.
Like 80% off, 70% off. Yeah. So
Christmas just got moved to January 1st.
Yeah,
for
it's
this
true
household.
though.
Done.
Yeah, absolutely. So I know that's a little bit out there, but I will tell you, for families that are on a budget, you know what? We all celebrate a little differently, and if you can swing it, I'm telling you, it's worth it. Okay, last one. Do not open new credit cards to save 25% at Kohl's. Never a good idea. We all get tempted with those offers.
I do. You can save $30 right now if you just, and I'm like, ooh, all right.
Just think about it, because really what you're doing is, putting yourself at risk. Again, you're losing FICO points by having a new credit line with no account history, a brand new inquiry that dropped your score 3 to 5 points. I mean, unless it's something you really, really think you'll use, I would say stay away from opening new cards at Christmas.
And why do they do that? Because they're banking on you running it up and forgetting to make the payment, and then you're going to get charged up the rear with interest.
Yep.
That's what they bank on.
And late charges.
Don't fall victim.
No, but what you can do on the flip side is if you have different cards that you've already opened that you're not using and you want to balance transfer, and some of those may have like 0% interest for 6 months. It's not a bad idea to do that so that you don't exceed your credit card utilization, but don't open a new card to make that happen.
Yes.
You're going to lose in the long run.
Yep.
Well, yay.
Yay.
I love it.
Those were Tiffany's tips.
Yes.
Those were, yes. And if you have any questions, how would they get a hold of you, Miss Tiffany?
You can go to Dedicated Credit Repair site and just message us there.
There you go.
Thank you.
So obviously it's the holidays right now. There's a big Christmas tree up in the back. So right now during the holiday season,
in the middle of my tree. Anyways, go ahead.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, la 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 la.